Today's topic is the future of content marketing for fitness businesses. Let's jump straight in. James, talk to me about AI and why that is important.
So, well, important to avoid sometimes as well. I think that's the key point. So let's talk about this generally. So AI generated content is flooding the market in terms of health and fitness businesses. Everybody's using AI to post their social posts. They all sound the same. They all look the same, right? They're using the same tags. They're using the same expressions. They're taking content from other people's written work from years ago and they're posting on social media, making themselves look big and clever is the honest answer. So if you go look at all the influencers, they're all posting the same things. They're using ChatGPT to write their posts for them. So it's all the same. So the point is, while everybody is zigging, well, Barry, so the right way, to use it will be to not use it, okay, which sounds crazy. There's better ways to use AI for other things, but I can see an AI written post straight away and it turns me off and I don't want to read it anymore. I can see it straight away because you can see the words you use, the type of words used. So while everyone is zigging and doing the AI generated post usual content, you want to zag and you want to write stuff that's actually relatable and non-AI generated. So you want to be authentic and true to yourself. So while people are creating AI generated content, particularly on blogs, right? Yes, use it to script it and to use it to create the structure, but write it yourself.
I was going to say a framework, a structure, and then write it. Yeah.
Give your personality, let your personality come through. Even on social media videos, they're all scripted videos that you put into AI, and I can see it. It's horrendous. It puts me off. I don't know how people fall for it. I really don't. So be authentic, be true, be natural. So in a world of AI generated content, be true, be authentic, because high quality content will stand out in the crowd far easier.
You've mentioned it briefly then already. What about short form video? Is that becoming more popular?
It's the most popular content on the market, bar none. So if you're not doing short-term video content, you're missing out. You've got to be doing reels on YouTube Shorts, on TikTok, on Instagram, even on Twitter, right? That's a really highly popular, engaging thing. So you need to be doing content. Some cases, sometimes even 5 or 6 second videos. That's it. That's all you want these days. But sometimes talking pieces of 30 to 40 seconds. That's all you need to do. That is so important and so key to all your strategy. But that sells who you are. It's why we're doing on Strength Matters. It's like why we're posting nearly daily about this idea of just seeing me on camera, sharing an idea, a tidbit. Is it a big marketing play? Yes, because it's trying to get more people around who I am and what I do. So short form video, if you're not doing it, you're missing out because it's the best way to drive traffic and engagement to your channel and to your website from social media.
Yeah. It's all about him, Andrew. It's all about getting his face out there. What about what about brand building? How important is that, and how do people build a brand as well?
Well, it becomes by authentic and reliable. Andrew, I'll let you go into this actually, so I don't hog the screen again because apparently it's all about me.
and there's our brand. It's James is the face, and the real work gets done behind the scenes, doesn't it, Josh?
Absolutely,
exactly.
But in relation to brand, I think it's lean into your personality because that's gonna break through and amplify your voice above any of these AI generated pieces. As James says, you can almost tell what's been generated by AI, and it's so cheesy at times, and it I was thinking as James was talking earlier, it reminds me back in the day, although they still exist now, of the done for you content, the done for you emails and newsletters that used to be prevalent in the fitness industry that you would send out, and you wouldn't, and if you didn't put your own personality or your own spin on it, people would write back to me when I made that mistake back in the day and say, "God, you sound very American," and because it had been written by an American copywriter in the fitness world. So we need to, by all means, use AI to build out some ideas and some topics and a framework. But then just put your spin on it. Think about sessions you've had with a client, questions they may have asked you, and blend that into the message. That's going to resonate so much more with your audience. And then by being consistent, your face is going to be getting seen. And if you're using the same thumbnail styles and pieces, it's going to be recognized, and that's how ultimately over time you'll be able to define and develop your brand, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really more important than ever, isn't it, to personalize content to help build trust, right? Trust is more important, I guess.
And that's it. That's the key thing. So by building your personal brand alongside the company, because that's what people want to see. They want to see the people behind the company, behind the scenes. It's why I'm on video all the time now. Is I've got to become more known. If I'm not known, the company will just fade away and die into the ether. It really will. So, but by doing it, I'm creating more trust and consistency. I'm trying to be reliable in what I'm trying to talk about, and it builds trust with people to build marketing. So it's not just a fancy logo. It's about the overall perception of what you're seeing is, are you a trustworthy brand across social media, across what you're writing about, and how you come across in everything that you do. So that's more about brand building.
Anything else to add to the future of content marketing?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about SEO and getting found on Google first, but it's a one trick pony. You've got to understand that sometimes moving forwards now is that you need to create content specific for the channels you're working with. So 100% all roads lead back to the website. You should be trying to drive as many people as you can back to your website, your landing page, to get your email addresses. But sometimes you've got to create social first content designed specifically for social media. So design a content reel for Instagram and YouTube and TikTok that's specific. There's no other purpose than being there on Instagram to keep people on your platform to want to learn more about you. That's really important. So understand that the SEO game and content marketing game is multi-dimensional now. And that's the future of fitness, is creating specific content for the right channels and the right medium.
And I think, as we've said before, because that's quite scary to think, oh God, I've got to create content for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and everything. Focus on one first, would you say? Nail that?
Yeah, I would go down to the thing, and I think Andrew may come in as well and say the same thing, is that we 63% of the time, it works every time, classic from a couple of episodes ago. But we've got to talk about this. Google is the highest referrer of traffic to your website. You need to dominate the Google search in the local areas first before you start optimizing your social media. Because if you haven't got a good website and you're not dominated by Google, you're not going to drive traffic to it to optimize and pull them into the system as best as you can. So that's why I'd say optimize first.
Andrew, final thoughts?
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. And it goes back to what you and I spoke about a couple of weeks ago, Josh, on the hierarchy of fitness marketing, getting the foundational pieces in place initially, hitting that low hanging fruit, but equally starting out with the website and then amplify out from that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, boys. That is it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. And if you want help getting more clients or patients, booking your free 15-minute strategy call with us by going to strengthmatters.com/strategy.